welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm back with one more video. And in this particular video, I will be sharing with you all the appreciation of all the English poems of standard 10th SSC Maharashtra board. So without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. So I thought that English के अंदर appreciations are the ones in which you get the marks easily. But अगर आप digest खोल के देखोगे, so in that there is like a very long appreciation given to you, and उसको by heart करना is very difficult. And even I face the same problem, and I know you all might also be facing the same problem. So hence मैंने मेरे बोर्ड से पहले even for my like school exams as well, so मैं क्या करती थी, I used to read the poem and I used to refer multiple resources, and उसमें से the important parts that should be included in my appreciation, but it should be easy as well, easy to understand, easy to learn and easy to write. So वो सब चीज I used to get everything together and I curated my own appreciation for each and every poem which is there in your textbook. ठीक है, तो appreciation के अंदर आपको आराम से marks मिल जाएगा. So let's start with the very first poem, that is Where the Mind is Without Fear. So इस poem के अंदर ना the first thing that you are having here is the poem Where the Mind is Without Fear has been written by Rabindranath Tagore. So poem का नाम क्या है? Where the Mind is Without Fear, and the poet is Rabindranath Tagore. There is no fixed rhyme scheme in the poem as it is written in a free verse format. तो अगर आपको rhyme scheme पूछा जाएगा then you will be writing this sentence उसमें, ठीक है. Next, अगर आपको suppose figures of speech पूछे गए हैं, so what you will be writing? The figures of speech used in the poem are personification, repetition, alliteration, metaphor, etc. ठीक है. अभी आपको ऐसे भी बोला जाता है कि कोई भी एक फिगर ऑफ स्पीच का एग्जांपल आपको वहां पर देना है. सो व्हाट यू विल बी राइटिंग इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ अलिटरेशन इज वेयर द माइंड इज विदाउट फियर एंड द हेड इज हेल्ड हाई. इन दिस सेंटेंस द साउंड ऑफ द लेटर्स एच एंड डब्ल्यू इज रिपीटेड फॉर बेटर पोएटिक इफेक्ट. नाउ another pointer which you have is your favorite line. So what you will be writing in that? My favorite line from the poem is where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Now the central idea of the poem is about poet's vision. This poem is a prayer to God. Tagore asked God to awaken his country into a heaven of freedom where there is total freedom of good thoughts, good words and good actions. The few things which I would like to highlight is, देखो अभी figures of speech मैंने आपके साथ इतने सारे शेयर किए हैं, but इनमें से आप 2-3 याद रख सकते हैं. And one more tip that I would like to tell you is, आप क्या कर सकते हो, यहाँ पर आप जो एग्जाम्पल लिखोगे ना, the same line you can write here as well. फेवरेट लाइन वाला जो पार्ट है ना, वहां पर भी आप सेम लाइन ही लिख देना, तो आपको दो लाइन हाइड करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, एक लाइन में आपका दोनों काम हो जाएगा. ओके, सो वेयर द माइंड इज विदाउट फियर एप्रिसिएशन. आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू यू. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट पोएम. नेक्स्ट पोएम कौन सा है? ऑल द वर्ल्ड्स अ स्टेज. ठीक है, इसमें क्या है? द पोएम ऑल द वर्ल्ड्स अ स्टेज हैज बीन रिटन बाय विलियम शेक्सपियर. देयर इज नो फिक्स्ड राइम स्कीम इन द पोएम एज इट इज रिटन इन अ फ्री वर्स फॉर्मेट. द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच यूज्ड इन दिस पोएम आर सिमिली, alliteration, repetition, metaphor, etc. An example of metaphor is all the world's a stage. In this sentence, life is indirectly compared to stage. My favorite line from the poem is all the world's a stage. In this poem, Shakespeare has divided life into 7 stages. The theme of the poem is the cycle of life. It tells us how one starts out as an infant, then a schoolboy, a lover, a soldier, an adult, an old man, and at last a very old man. So the next poem is Animal. इसमें क्या दिया है? The poem Animal has been written by Walt Whitman. There is no fixed rhyme scheme in the poem as it is written in a free verse format. The figures of speech used in this poem are repetition, tautology, alliteration, metaphor, etc. An example of repetition is I stand and look at them long and long. In this example, the word long is repeated for better poetic effect. My favorite line from the poem is I stand and look at them long and long. The central idea of the poem is that animals today are better than humans. तो इसके अंदर ना सेंट्रल आइडिया सिर्फ इतना सही था, ठीक है, क्योंकि पोएम भी बहुत छोटा है और इसके अंदर ज़्यादा ऐसे कुछ लिखने जैसे है नहीं सेंट्रल आइडिया में, तो इसके लिए मैंने यहाँ से लेके ये वाला पार्ट सेंट्रल आइडिया में लिखा है. ठीक है, तो आप इतना ऐड कर सकते हो. सो द नेक्स्ट पोएम इज द पुली. जिसमें क्या लिखा है? द पोएम द पुली हैज बीन रिटन बाय जॉर्ज हर्बर्ट. द राइम स्कीम ऑफ द पोएम इज ए बी ए बी ए. द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच यूज्ड इन दिस पोएम आर personification, alliteration, metaphor, repetition, etc. An example of repetition is and rest in nature, not the god of nature. In this example, the word nature is repeated for better poetic effect. My favorite line from the poem is and rest in nature, not the god of nature. The central idea of the poem is the reason for man's restlessness. According to the poet, this is because God has not given the quality of rest to man so that man's thoughts would ultimately turn towards God. So the next poem is Night of the Scorpion. The poem Night of the Scorpion has been written by Nizam Ezekiel. There is no fixed rhyme scheme in the poem as it is written in a free verse format. The figures of speech used in this poem are metaphor, repetition, alliteration, personification, antithesis, etc. An example of antithesis is trying every curse and blessing. In this sentence, the words curse and blessing having opposite meanings are used in the same sentence for better poetic effect. My favorite line from the poem is trying every curse and blessing. The central idea of the poem is the unconditional love of a mother, even after spending 24 hours in pain. Poet's mother thanks God for sparing her children. Next poem कौन सा है? The Will to Win. The poem The Will to Win has been written by Burton Braley. This is an inspiring poem for winning in life. There is no fixed rhyme scheme in the poem as it is written in a free verse format. The figures of speech used in this poem are repetition, alliteration, tautology, antithesis, etc. An example of repetition is or sickness or pain of body and brain. In this sentence, the word or is repeated for better poetic effect. My favorite line from the poem is or sickness or pain of body and brain. The poet gives us a formula for success. He tells us what we should do and what we should avoid doing in order to achieve success. It motivates one to set targets or goals and achieve goals. So the next poem is A Thing of Beauty is Joy Forever. So इसमें क्या लिखा है देखो. The poem A Thing of Beauty is Joy Forever has been written by John Keats. This poem is the first stanza of the poem Endymion. The rhyme scheme of the poem is AABB. That is, the poem is written in the form of rhyming couplets. The figures of speech used in this poem are alliteration, repetition, antithesis, metaphor, etc. An example of antithesis is such the sun, the moon, trees, old and young. In this sentence, contrasting or antonyms or opposite words, old and young, are used for better poetic effect. My favorite line from the poem is all lovely tales that we have heard or read. The important thing that the poet tells us is that beautiful things last forever and give us immense happiness. They give unending pleasure and can change our lives. So the next poem and also the last poem of your entire English syllabus is The Height of the Ridiculous. The poem The Height of the Ridiculous has been written by Oliver Wendell Holmes. The rhyme scheme of the poem is ABCB. The figures of speech used in this poem are repetition, alliteration, metaphor, tautology, antithesis, simile, etc. An example of antithesis is 10 days and nights with sleepless eyes. In this sentence, the opposite words days and nights are used for the better poetic effect. My favorite line from the poem is 10 days and nights with sleepless eye. This poem tells us how too much of anything can have an inverse effect. This is a humorous poem written for enjoyment with plenty of funny expressions. The main purpose of the poem is to simply entertain the reader. With this note, I have shared with you the appreciation of all the poems in your syllabus of Standard 10th Maharashtra State Board, and I hope this would be very helpful for you for your final exams, because if you refer any of the digest, in that you will get to see at least like half of the page is filled with the appreciation, and it is too lengthy and there are like some difficult words which are used in them as well. So many students get afraid after reading all that, and some even like plan to skip it as well. So my only aim after making this video was to make this particular part of your English paper easy for you, and now I think after watching this video you will not have any doubt regarding appreciation, and I hope you will not skip appreciation at least, okay, because इसमें मैंने आपके साथ जो भी appreciations share किए हैं, they are all personally written by me, which I had written for myself during for my board exams, and I thought of sharing this with you all so that it even becomes helpful for you as well. And all the very best for your English exams as well. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you really did so, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I will be upload my latest brand new video. Until then, stay happy, stay safe and keep learning. Bye!